Hi everyone. We're just packing up and getting ready to go on an annual trip that we take with our grandchildren. We're making this a tradition. We did it last summer and we're getting ready to go again. And we're going to Drumheller, Alberta, which is in central, sort of southern Alberta. And it is in the middle of the Badlands where the largest dinosaur fossils and bones have been deposited in the world, and it's just kind of just this magical area. You just turn off the highway and you're immediately taken into the Badlands with the hoodoos and the really interesting geological landforms, and it's just a magical place to take kids. So we took two of the grandsons last year. They loved it so much, so now we're attempting to take three of them. So one of them is almost 5 years old, the other one is 3, and the other one is 2. So last year when we took them, they were 4 and 2, and it was great. So I just wanted to show you what I sort of packed along on the creative side for the boys and also for myself and my husband, because we both kind of do our journaling and stuff. And it might give you some ideas if you're going to be traveling with kids, what to do for some quiet hotel time. So as I've mentioned in many videos before, I always bring this leather bag that I was lucky to find at the Goodwill. I love this, and I always have it packed, so I didn't have to repack it. The only thing I did this time was just to put my remains of the day journal in here instead of the other journal that I had in here. And it's got pencils and watercolor pencils and just every possible markers and glue and tape and everything, always packed and ready to go on a trip. So for the kids, now this suitcase here, it's old vintage suitcase that my brother-in-law gave us, and this is always in my craft room. It sits under a table and we call it the ephemera case. And I've always called it the ephemera case because I want them to know what the real name is for art stuff. So usually this is just a big mess of fun with scrap papers and glue and stickers and glitter and whatever else you can think of. But I cleaned it out for the trip specifically, and I saved a lot of the creations in a big bag because I didn't want to throw them away. Some of the plain painted papers that they create, I use in my junk journals as pages. So I didn't want to throw anything away, but I did clean it out. I just wanted to show you how I packed it for our trip. So it's really a sturdy bag, and just inside here, we got all the boys a flashlight so they can sort of hunt for dinosaurs in their hotel room at nighttime, which will be kind of fun. So this kind of thing wouldn't normally be in here, but they're in here just for the trip. And we color coded them, so if you can see the ends here, I put different colored twine on it so they wouldn't be fighting over who's whose. So we got those. And then sometimes I find when you're going to a touristy place like that, when you go to buy things for kids, especially from the tourist store, the prices are so marked up. So I make a point of going to the dollar store and see if there's anything thematic for the trip we're going to, and then I can tuck it in here and it'll be like they got it there. Now here's a perfect thing. The dinosaur fossil kit with a little chiseled egg, and they can dig it and brush away the fossil dust. And this is something quiet they can do in the hotel room in the evening, and it has a little dinosaur hidden underneath, so they have to dig for their own fossil. Well, I'd much rather pay $1 for this than pay $6 in the museum. So I got 3 of those. Oops. And then if we see a really cute McDonald's toy that we think would be a lot of fun, these ones are those laser kind of Star Wars light beams. So we got 3 of those, again, just for a little bit of fun. They each have their own box of crayons, so there's no fighting. Pipe cleaners, we had to restock. A lot of the stuff stays in here, but again, a lot of it is new. Pencil crayons are in here. The top of this broke off a long time ago, so I just glued that cardstock on there, but it opens up like this, and there's all beautiful multicolored pencil crayons in there. And we have all different containers. I bought these at the dollar store. You get 10 of these for $2. I thought they were excellent, and they're just the right size. So these are the shorter little felts because it helps them clean up. They know where things go. This is their adhesive and glue, but I want to show you something really, really cute. I'm trying to open it with one hand here that I made for them. Remember that video I did on the washi tape? Well, I made washi tape, but it has their name on it. So when they find little keepsakes when we're in Drumheller that they want to stick down, it will have their name on it. I thought that was so cute. And they each have their roll of tape, so they can't say, that's mine, that's mine. Their own glue sticks. So there's that container. Glitter. I learned long ago that using loose glitter and little kids is not a great idea. Although they love it, but they just love this kind just as much. These are at our dollar store, and it's glitter glue in like a felt pen. And they can squeeze it out till their heart's content. It doesn't make that big mess of the loose glitter, but it gets the same effect once it's dry. And they have a lot of fun with that. Got some rubber stamps in here and some ink, and you can see right here I have a pterodactyl, and there's another dinosaur stamp in there. And this is another way to recycle if you still have any rubber stamps. Well, I won't open it, but if you can see that stamp there, it's just the garbage bits from when you used to have to trim your rubber stamps off, and I just put them on little wooden blocks, and it gives all these abstract shapes so that I'm not throwing it away, and they can use them. And then I just put some little Stampin' Spots ink in there, very washable. Stampin' Up! Used to always also sell ink pads for kids, so there's one in there, and just some random stamps that I don't use and they just love using, so those are in there. Some crayons, just some other miscellaneous scissors, like little kid scissors, eraser, those elastics that are all kind of curly up, pencil sharpener, the longer tall felts, and they know their job is to always put the tops on. And this isn't all new stuff. They really are quite good at putting things back so they don't dry out. That's kind of one of the rules. And the other rule is there's no crying in Nana's craft room. So they know that. If they're in the ephemera case, unless they're hurt, they can't cry or whine. Picked this up at the dollar store, and it's a dinosaur coloring book, which will be kind of fun. I'll just tear pages out and they can each take turns coloring. And one thing they also love is that this is from last year, is the flyers and stuff that are in the hotel. You know, the booklets that they have in the room. Oh, throughout the year, I know the boys have cut out the pictures of dinosaurs in here and just created artwork and just had so much fun. So I kept that in there. Here's another one. And then just some plain paper. And again, this is what I had made that tape out of, so it just has all their names on it. A coloring book. This is a drawing book. This is actually more for Turner. He is quite the artist. And the other boys might be too little for this, but he's been practicing drawing animals through this book, so I just keep that in there. And then up at the top here we have lots of stickers. And this is something else I found at the dollar store. Paper dinosaurs that they can do whatever they want with. So this might be where they collage paper or glitter or whatever. Equals times of quiet fun at nighttime. And then just a whole bunch of stickers and stickers in there. This is actually for the car, and it again is that road bingo. And so every time they see one of these animals, they open it up, and then I'll give them a little treat or a snack extra just for fun in the car. But the best part of all is I made them their own travel junk journals. Look at these. This is that new paper at Michael's. It's just a cardstock that's printed. So Ozzy's is orange. Chili's is green. He loves green. And Turner's is red. And they each also, I got them coordinating big water cups. And they're in the same color, so I'm trying to color code the kids so that we know whose is whose. So I'll just show you quickly how they look on the inside. So it just says, I just got some clip art off of the computer. It says My Travel Journal, that page. And then it says, this journal belongs to, and where they live, and then they have to draw a picture of themselves. And of course, on each page, I stamped a little pterodactyl or a T-Rex on the other side of this. And it says the date we left home and the date we came back. And then I found another clip art of a dinosaur. And then there's a little T-Rex guy there, so they can draw on that page. It says, I'm on my way to, and I'll fill out Drumheller, but we'll go through this with them in the evening. It says, we are traveling by, and then I found a clip art of a bike, a car, and an airplane. They have to circle the right one. And then who's going with me? And then now for each day we're there, I put day 1. And it says, what did we see? What did we hear? What did we smell? What did we touch? And what did we taste? So I want them to use these extra pages here to draw all that stuff, or glue or glitter, whatever. And it goes on and on and on, day 2, day 3, day 4. And then in the back, I just stamped this little card and put the date that we're leaving, July 2011. Oops. And then on the very, very last page, I took the envelope, I trimmed it down right here and then used score tape to keep it closed so they could put things in, because you know how little boys find all kinds of stuff. And then here is a pocket, so any pictures that we take, we'll take in triplicate, and then I'll stick these pictures of them and then in here, and then I'll give this to their parents when they come home. And then just a dinosaur on the back. But I thought these were so cute and so simple to make. And what made it really easy was this 4x6 cardstock pad by We Are Memory Keepers. And it's got 18 different notes and journaling pads and stuff. But the colors were just perfect in it. It was all summer themed. So they were all 4x6. So that's how I made my pockets, and I just thought they were so, so cute. So anyway, that's our little art journal kit. And then we're taking food. I make up all my food. I don't take the kids out to eat for the large meals. We'll go out for an ice cream cone or some French fries just as an extra treat. But we find it much easier to prepare our meals, eat in the hotel room, have picnics. They eat much healthier, and it's when they've been out all day, it's way less chaotic for them. It's kind of downtime, and it's way, way less expensive as well. So we'll film our trip, and I just wanted to share this part of it with you. And so thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.